Sorry, you guys, my mic is gonna be mute because they're doing construction right outside my window and it's gonna be loud. So, therefore, I will have my mic mute and try to get over my folks' house to be able to stream for you guys better. So, sorry about that. So, if you guys join and don't hear me talking, that's the reason why. Sorry. Enjoy the game. One of the best RPGs. I'm not gonna. I do want to say ever made. Up there with the Witcher 3, one of the second best RPGs ever made. Hands down. Enjoy the game.
If you're up to no good, you'd better think twice.
Stop for a bit. I'll just give you a quick search. Well? What? Orders of his lordship.
That's all well and good, but don't bother me with it. Stand aside before I lose my temper.
Right, that is... certainly. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, I just wanted to say this. Thank you, Warhorse Studios, for patching the game. You guys are freaking amazing. You guys had literally became my number 2 favorite company, up there with CD Projekt Red number 1, because of the care and love that y'all put into y'all games, all without microtransaction and milking extra money out of players. I don't mind buying any DLC from CD Projekt Red or you guys. Y'all did an excellent job. I can see the improvements with the update. The character, NPCs, faces, and ornament and stuff looks so much clearer and better now. Thank you guys. Back to the game.
Of you is a crust of bread, a groschen, whatever you can spare.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was an account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sides with the king.
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
The people come up close and have a smell. Rice bread and pull yourself together.
God save you. What can I do for you?
One more thing I want to put out there, y'all can see my wealth is 28K, 28,000. And how I get so much is because of their great pickpocket stealing mechanics that they put in this game. Hands down has to be the best. It is this game. And they made it fun to do. Unlike Skyrim, I barely did this. It was meaningless. So, good job on that too, Warhorse. Your stealing, pickpocket, lockpicking mechanics is fun to do. Alchemy's fun to do too. I have that maxed out. And hopefully they'll add blacksmithing because it was going to be in the game, but they removed it and stuff to get the game out. You know, they didn't want to take up much time with the, with the game and stuff. So there was some stuff taken out, but they're going to add those back later, probably as DLCs, and I will be buying every DLC for this game. I'm going to support these guys because they show that they care about us. So thank you, Warhorse Studios. Let's get back to it.
Bread baked just this morning.
Determined, of course.
She's with our executioner? The Lord have mercy.
Jesus, look where you're going.
What the hell?
Care to try your hand at dice?
Down. God's holy hat.
What do you want?
What is it?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I know?
What do you want here, eh? This is my road. I'll kick your ass
I'll
out of
wipe
here.
my ass with you. Where could he have vanished to? Must be here somewhere. What? Is that some new kind?
Man, I know I'm gonna get a lot of laughs. I ain't the only one. Yeah, it's people that excellent with bows and stuff in other RPGs just can't hit shit that close up in this game. I seen other people's live streams, they missing close up shots too on big shit. So it ain't us being sucky at the game. It's just it's no way to tell where to aim and stuff because they failed to add a crosshair. So hopefully with the next update, Warhorse, you guys please add a crosshair to the bow. Because as of now, it's very useless without it. That's why 9 out of 10 you don't see people's leveling that skill up because it's just not fun if you're missing a lot of shots. So hopefully they can update that too. Let's get back to it. Okay, I don't think it's me sucking. I think that they did the update fuck with the bow because that arrow went right through that chick, and I'm pretty close. There's no way I should still be missing. So I think this update did something with the archery. I'm gonna try again, but if not, I'm just say fuck it. That's why you don't see a lot of people leveling up the bow or even messing with the bow in this game because it's just useless without a crosshair. It's not fun. People don't want to sit there and go through all them arrows and stuff because there's no crosshair to see where they aiming. So hopefully with the next update, that's something they can add. Yeah, they add a new sleep mode too. Now when you interacting with bed, not sleeping beds like tents and stuff on the ground, but an actual bed and stuff, you can hit X to sit on it. You know, 'cause they great for reading books. You sit on the bed, you can read a book, and you get bonuses by how comfortable the spot is when you're reading a book. So they kept that. And if you want to save sleep and save on the bed, you just press and hold down X. Beds like this, you just press X. There's no sitting on these beds. So yeah, that's a neat little thing they added to it. I also noticed that they added something else too. When you're looking at weapons and armor, they have X's by them. So that means don't use them. Like with foods, I mean, if it's an X on food, it mean it's spoiled. If it's an X on weapons and armor, that mean they're damaged. So that's good. They added that. Want to know if they made some improvements in blacksmith. I can level up my bow. I think my what they call it, maintenance is maxed out. I might go look and see, but I think my maintenance is maxed out. One of my friends is still downloading for him. My PS4 downloaded the update pretty fast. I don't know if it's because it's the Pro or what. So like the books right here, if you're sitting down, you get bonuses to them when you're reading them. The arm is not damaged. Okay, so that's cool. Like if I want to fix this sword, you can damage the sword yourself just by hitting stuff. Like you take the sword out and you just go somewhere and just hit it. Then we go to your kits, you'll be able to fix the sword. See? And then you will get that bonus. And see, this sword does a lot of slash damage, just not stab. You go back and look at one of my other swords, which is supposed to have been the best sword in the game, but apparently this new sword is St. John's. St. John's do more damage and stab and slash. So yeah, I mean St. George. So that's the new sword. It's not that bad though. I like it. I like the little gold handle on it with the little stone in it. I like that with the little ruby in it. That's pretty sweet. But if you go over here to my stats, you can see pickpocketing maxed out. I told you I love pickpocketing in this game. Alchemy is maxed out. I love alchemy in this game. Lockpicking is almost maxed out. I love lockpicking. Now that I got the hang of herbalist is almost maxed out. I love picking herbs. Reading. You know, you can actually read in this game. Like Skyrim, it had books that you can pick up and read, but they was meaningless. You know, here you read a book, you leveling up your reading skill or your other skills. Stealth is maxed out. I love sneaking in this game. Sneaking and stealing and picking pockets and lock picking and all this shit in this game. Even alchemy is fun. They made mini games out of them. It's very fun and addicting. So that's how come I'm sitting up on 30K, because I've been breaking in people's houses and stealing them, pickpocketing and robbing them. And it's fun to do in this game. And it's rewarding. Like Skyrim, I stole a shitload of shit in Skyrim and turned it in and sold it and only got like 300 gold. This game, you can get paid. It pays to steal. Let's see. Yeah, my sword maxed out, defense maxed out, warfare is almost up there. Strength is almost up there. So yeah, you see I've been busy. I want to see my sword got the perks for my, I got 10 open up blacksmith sons and yeah, that one. So yeah. Alright, let's get back to the game. Alright, you guys, I might go back to full screen because I want to enjoy this game to its fullest in full screen. So I'm gonna go back to full screen. I'm gonna just turn text reader, whatever the fuck that thing's called on. Yeah, comments to speech. I'm gonna just turn that on. That way I can hear you guys' comments. So yeah, make sure everything's turned on. There we go. Now we're back to full screen. Yeah, I want to enjoy this game to the fullest. This is just a beautiful, detailed, open world RPG that Warhorse Studios have created, and I'm loving it. I'm in fucking love with it. Hands down, my number 2 RPG it was Witcher 3 Skyrim, but now Skyrim's my number 3. What they did to this game is fucking amazing. I wish more games take notes of this. I ain't necessarily saying Elder Scrolls 6 gotta be like this, you know. But the bleed out and stuff, they make you, you know, think about the way you fight and stuff like that. Most games you just go in there, slash and kill a bunch of enemies and be done with it. This game you got to pay attention. Because if you get stabbed in the back, chances is you gonna start bleeding out. And you can surrender. Most enemies let you surrender, some don't, but you can surrender on this game, flee, and use bandages and stuff to heal yourself up. So that is fucking amazing. Not many games do that. The comeback in this game, hands down, has to be the best, most realistic comeback I have ever seen in a game. Beats For Honor. Hands down, it beats For Honor. It's almost like For Honor except better. Something else I like about the game. I know I got a lot of people saying they don't like medieval. It ain't necessarily medieval for me. It's RPGs. I love all RPGs. I don't give a fuck if it's shooting, medieval, fantasy. I don't give a fuck. I love RPGs. I'm a huge fan of these types of games because, especially the ones that give you choices and, you know, consequences like what The Witcher 3 did. That's why The Witcher 3 hands down is my number 1 RPG, because the love and care that CD Projekt Red showed for that game. Not only that, giving you 17 DLCs for the many delays and stuff that they were saying thank you is fucking amazing. And this game, I got a feeling we're gonna see more from Warhorse Studios. I don't think this gonna be their last game. This game is doing so good, and I want it to continue to do good, so I'm going to continue to support this game. Any DLC Warhorse release, I'm going to buy it to support these guys, because what they did with this game is fucking amazing. They steered away from the microtransaction and just focused on making an epic RPG experience. And that right there is the reason why they're, you know, Rockstar and Bethesda was my number 1s and 2s before CD Projekt Red and Warhorse took over. And you know, it just said fuck the microtransaction. We just want to give our fans a great game without milking every nickel and dime out of them and stuff. Rockstar got that bad. That's the reason why we never got no DLC for the single player for Grand Theft Auto 5, because they made so much money off them fucking short cards. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what Rockstar say. This is the true reason why we never got a single player DLC, because they made so much money off them short cards. They could, and you know, and you could tell that they did that. They knew what the fuck they was, because every time they updated and added something new for GTA Online, it kept getting expensive. And they took out certain features that also let you make money in the game. Remember back then when the first game first came out, you literally can just give your friends money. They took that out. There was armor trucks you can rob to get money out of armor trucks. I mean, I used to get $20,000 to $30,000 out of them armor trucks. They took those out because people was enjoying it and making money that way. It was people that said, fuck the short cars, I'm gonna just rob these trucks and get money that way. I was one of them people too. And once I saw that people wasn't, I guess they saw people wasn't buying the short cars, people were spending more time robbing them armor trucks than buying short cars, so that's why they removed it. I got a feeling that's why they removed it. I could be wrong, but it only makes sense. Because they never bought the armor trucks back. They never bought sharing money back. I mean, you can share money, but it only works when you rob a store. I think that's the only time it robbed. Literally, if you bought I remember I bought a shark card. I gave a friend $500,000 so he can buy a cheap apartment. Now they took that out. You buy a shark card, you cannot share that money. I understand it's gambling and stuff. You buy money and giving to other players, but who gives a fuck? It's my money. I should be able to do what the fuck I want with my money. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back to the game. But what I'm trying to say is what CD Projekt Red and Warhorse did with their RPGs. It only shows that single player games has a place, and it's a part of gaming. Whether EA and Rockstar, I'm not gonna say Bethesda because they made an announcement at the awards that they're not giving up on single player. But people like EA and Ubisoft not giving up on it neither. Yeah, they is because they did the Division that they won't focus on microtransactions with that shit. Then they did Ghost Recon Wildlands. They try to focus heavily on microtransactions with that shit. So yeah, I can put them in that category too. But EA, Ubisoft, and Bungie and Destiny, Bungie and Epic, Activision, all them peoples, all they care about is microtransaction, always online games, so they can get money out of you, so they can constantly get money out of you. Just in case you motherfuckers make an MMO. Make your game an MMO. Destiny tried to be an MMO, but it failed. I don't see how that game is going to continue to survive if they don't come up with new classes and new subclasses. They can't keep sticking with the Warden, the Warlock, the Titan, and the Hunter. They're going to have to add some new classes. They're going to have to add a new element. It just can't be Solo, Arch, and Void. For that game to survive, they're going to have to do this. But that's my time. I'm going to get back to this game. I'm mute the rest of the game and let you guys just sit back and enjoy the game. You guys take care.
Yeah!
In good health, dear.
I see there's not much going on around here. So you've stayed here on your own?
Quite so. All by myself. All the others were either killed by the Cumans or fled to Rattay.
I saw the mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
But I don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rattay with some others.
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
I don't know about Skallets, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skalitz parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
I can always ask. But I've heard where the Skalitz priest went.
That's great news. Although I had my eye on another priest.
You might as well tell me who he is. What I heard about the Skalitz priest might just be rumours.
True. Well then, a few years ago there used to be another priest in Skalitz. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon? Father Simon, I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
Aye. I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Clerics today.
They're men, just like the rest of us, with man's passions. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time, until this spring he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him. If some heathen stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
What are you after? Show what you're made of!
Lost your wind?
Bring it on!
Herrgott! Well landed!
I know you. I remember that ugly mug. What a piece of luck. Now I can knock your teeth in.
Fuck!
Da predela.
Enough! Please! I yield.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
If you insist.
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish, if you ask me. Very well. What is it you want to know?
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
Yes, these things happen. What can you do?
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man. He took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
The Bible does say it's a terrible sin.
Well, I'm not fit to judge, and the ways of the Lord are strange. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Where can I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it. I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see. Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right, thanks. I'll be going.
Very good, then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
It may sound strange, but I'm looking for Simon, the priest.
Father Simon? I last saw him when he was paying me damages. That was back when Mary was still with us. If you want to know something, ask the wife. I don't have the time or the will to talk about that man.
I understand. Thank you.
See, this game have choices of how you do quests. You can bypass talking to them and all that stuff and go straight to Father if you met him during the later quest, which I already did. So that's how come he's showing up for me. But if you haven't did that quest, then you're gonna have to do all this investigation to find out where he is. So that is pretty neat. The game does have multiple ways to complete quests. This one seems to have two. You got A and B. Some of them will have A, B, and C. So it's pretty cool. This game has tons of replay ability, just like The Witcher 3. I love when games do this. If you go make an open world game and stuff, do it like this. Make it where people will have a reason to play it a second and third time with choices and multiple ways to complete quests. That is neat. That's how come The Witcher 3 was such a success, because of that. So hopefully more games like Elder Scrolls 6 will learn from this and have multiple ways of doing quests. It can't be that more go from here and talk to this person, go kill this person, and damn, the quest is completed. Have multiple ways to do that quest. No more of that. Same goes for Grand Theft Auto 6 and Red Dead Redemption 2. We need to have more ways of completing our quests. We should have choices on that. And I love the fact that The Witcher 3 did it and Kingdom Come Deliverance did it. So kudos to both CD Projekt Red and Warhorse Studios for doing this. Let's get back to it.
Shame I can't swim.
I saw you guys in a later update. They're supposed to be adding more animals because it was supposed to be bears and other animals like that attack you in the wilderness. So they will be adding those back too. Features that they took out because they wanted to get the game out early and stuff. I'm not saying they rushed the game, but it would have took up more time if they would have tried to fit these things in there. And plus, when they added so many things and stuff to the game, it messed the game up. So they gave them extra time to work on it and stuff like that. And they they took out some stuff and stuff like that. But they will be adding some of this stuff. If it's through a DLC or update, I don't care. I will buy it if it's a DLC. That's just how much I love this game. If I love a game, I'm gonna support it. Same goes for Microsoft. I mean, not Microsoft. Microtransactions. If it's great enough, if it's not greedy and it's fair, then I will support it. Like I support it in free-to-play games and Elder Scrolls Online because I understand it. If you go keep add new content in your microtransactions, like what Elder Scrolls been doing and Overwatch and even Fortnite been doing. They constantly been adding stuff. If you do it like that, then yeah, I support your microtransaction. But if you do and make adding expensive ass planes and boats and cars and shit, then no, I'm not going to support it. Rockstar, yes, Rockstar and Destiny too. I'm not going to support your motherfucking microtransactions till I spend some motherfucking money and I randomly get what the fuck you want to give me. No more of that. I gave up on microtransactions in Grand Theft Auto 5 and I gave up on it in Destiny 2 because it's not fair. I don't like the system. You spend real money on Destiny 2 and you randomly get shit. You don't never get what you want, so it's constantly forcing you to spend more and more money until you get what the fuck you want. Same goes for Grand Theft Auto 5 online. If you want one of the new cars came out, you're gonna have to spend 50 or during their $100 goddamn dollars to keep up with the shit that they've been doing. And they know what they're doing. They keep adding expensive ass cars. They stop adding cheap cars because they know people can make their money in the game. They don't want to do that, so they want to keep adding expensive ass planes, boats, and cars and stuff like that with missiles and stuff on them like that, so people can buy the shark cars. Rockstar know what the fuck they doing, and some parts of me feel some type of way about Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think I would ever fuck with the online. I would do the single player, and I think that's gonna be it. I'm not fit to go get in Red Dead Redemption 2 online and turn out everything is there is in on there is expensive. The only way to get the good shit, the good horses, the good guns, you gotta cough up off some money. I got a feeling that's what Red Dead Redemption 2 gonna be, because in the end, that's how GTA Online turned out. The people that got the most money gonna have the best shit. Therefore, it's almost like a pay to win. EA got backlash from the system they were trying to implement in Star Wars Battlefront 2, so I think Rockstar should be held accountable too, because it is pay to win. Whoever got the most money is gonna get the best cars that got lock-on missiles and all that shit. So it is a pay to win for GTA Online. Whoever got the most money or can spend the most money is gonna have the best shit to kick your ass. So that's how it ended up, and that's why I gave up on GTA Online. Let's get back to the game, because I'll go ranting on forever about Rockstar shit. Let's get it. Okay, here's something I don't understand. If it's a hunting ground, A boar hunting ground. How is it stealing the meat? The dude wants me to get boar meat for him. It's the end. They want you to go. He give you quests to go out and get meat and stuff for him, but you can't turn it into him because it's stolen. So how the fuck is this meat stolen if I'm on hunting grounds? I don't understand that. But since I got the perk where I can sell stolen goods to merchants, I can sell it to them now. So I just hold on to them. That's a lot of meat. If you get this perk, it allows you to get more meat and stuff from animals. So let's get it.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently. See if there's comfrey growing anywhere.
Like waylaying. Hey, you! What are you doing here?
As you can see, the NPCs have mud and stuff on their face and dirt. Henry can get those too. If you wasn't wearing his helmet, all that dirt and mud on his helmet would be on his face. The only way to get that off is either take a bath or dip your face in a wash, what they call it, wash straw, whatever the fuck it's called. Anyway, so yeah, this game, like I said, has the best realistic features I have ever seen in a video game. Most games you can run around with the same shit on and on. I mean, you can do it on here too, but it wears and tear and collect dust. And if you let that shit build up, NPCs will not talk to you. So that is dope as hell. Most games you can walk around with the same shit on and it will not affect the game. I love that they added this. They took some new shit and made it work in this game, and I congratulate them. This is fucking amazing. I literally tried to talk to a woman and she would not talk to me. She said, "Oh, go take a bath." When I took a bath, came back, I was able to buy from her. So the game is amazing. It's that fucking amazing. Let's get to it.
I was just passing and I heard voices, so I've come to see what's going on.
Nothing that's any of your business. Get lost.
Very well then.
You're back again? I thought we made things clear.
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is. Do you take me for a fool?
All right. Maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
I think you should talk less and move your legs more.
And why is that? You think you've got what it takes to beat us?
I might. But it doesn't matter, because I saw you yesterday, and then stopped by Townburg to report. So, unless you'd rather wait for Sir Divish's Captain Robard, you should go now.
Shit! Alright, we'll go. How far are they?
Far enough, still. If you run, I'm sure you'll get away.
Right. Thanks for the warning.
Okay, I be seeing a lot of comments on YouTube and stuff when Warhorse was showing off this game. I have to agree with people. This forest has to be the best forest I've seen in a motherfucking game, an open world RPG. This forest is fucking amazing. You hear the birds and stuff. I mean, god dang, the wind blowing the trees and the plants and bushes. God dang, they did a great job with this game. Man, I can only imagine what this game would look like if they used Gorilla's engine, Decimo. Decimo would made this game look even better. Cause Warhorse obvious know what they're doing. For them to get this game to look this good on CryEngine is fucking amazing. I've seen some games using CryEngine and they didn't look this impressive. So what they was able to do is fucking amazing. Hopefully we see more Kingdom Comes or more open world RPGs from them because I think they're into RPGs because you can see how happy and excited they are about making this game. They you can tell that it means a lot to them. These types of games. So I can't wait to see Kingdom Come 2. And hopefully they use Decimo. Kingdom Come 2 would look fucking amazing. Just imagine Kingdom Come 2 looking like Horizon Zero Dawn. Fucking amazing. CryEngine did this. It's fucking amazing. Frostbite 2, man, this game would have been dope too. Like, you out here slashing it. Well, you can't slash a tree down with a sword. But, it probably would have had destruction and stuff for Frostbite engine. But what they did with CryEngine is fucking amazing. I hope they use Decimo for Kingdom Come 2, or if they plan on making more games, use Decimo. I'm pretty sure Guerrilla Games wouldn't mind. Then people think, if they use Decimo engine, then it's gonna be exclusive for Sony platform. That's not necessarily the case. I guess it is because Death Stranding is using Decima, and it's what Kojima decided to stick. It ain't necessary because Death Stranding is using Decima. It's because Kojima chose PlayStation to make his game on, because he respects Sony and he know he would not in the Metal Gear franchise, and he would not be where he's at if it wasn't for the PlayStation brand. So he's giving back respect to Sony, because the PlayStation brand made a name from him. Nobody wouldn't know nothing about Kojima if it wasn't for Metal Gear. It sound like I heard dog. So yeah, I think that's why Kojima chose PlayStation, because he he's comfortable with them. He likes Sony. He's best friends with some of Sony teams, and PlayStation just a great brand. I mean, I don't know. So Warhorse Studios could use Decimania for their next project. I'm pretty sure Guerrilla Games wouldn't mind, and it would look way more detailed than this. I mean, this looks good, don't get me wrong, but with Decima Engine, what Decima Engine does, because they've won a technical graphics award at DICE. I'm not for sure what the award is called, but they won some type of award for the technical graphics in Horizon Zero Dawn. Hell, they might get it. I mean, Warhorse might get it 2018 because this game looks amazing. Well, then again, we got Sony. We got Spider-Man and God of War coming out. They might win that because Sony team, when it comes to beautiful detailed games, Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, and the guys behind Infamous and working on the Spider-Man game, they do amazing work. So, I would love Warhorse to get that award, because this game is a technical masterpiece. I wonder why Digital Foundry ain't did no analyst on this game. I want to know his opinion. I know he go trash PS4 Pro version, because ever since the Xbox One X came out, they praise that system more now. When the PS4 Pro was only out, they praised the PS4 Pro. So now that the Xbox One X out, the PS4 Pro is going to get trashed a lot by them, and I really don't give a fuck. I'm not going to go out and get an Xbox One X because Digital Foundry them say it's the best place to play. Well, I'm not going to go out and get a PC because this game looks way better on PC. I love my PS4 Pro, and I'm sticking with it. I don't feel like jumping to a whole new console. That's why I never got the Xbox One. I don't want to do that like I did last year. I played most of my Xbox 360 and my PS3 was sitting there collecting dust. I don't want to do that again. I want to stay on one console. I don't want to switch for buying games for both consoles. You know, I bought Fallout 4 and Skyrim for both the PS3 and the Xbox 360. That was a waste of fucking money. And I'm not trying to go down that road again. So that's why I'm sticking with the PS4. I'm sticking with one console this generation. And next generation too. I'm getting the PS5 hands down because I can't wait to see what a Days Gone 2, Infamous, another Uncharted, another God of War, another Horizon Zero Dawn look on the PlayStation 5. Their exclusives are way more better than Microsoft, and that's the reason why I'm with them. Let's get back to the game. Enjoy. Man, holy smoke, it's hard as hell to control this damn horse without all that stuff. Dang, that stuff actually make a difference. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just to make your horse look better and stuff, the saddles and all that stuff. It actually makes a difference. It's hard as hell to make this horse turn without all that stuff. I'm gonna just set this horse free. Another thing, the lime green crescents, the green crescents are time limit. If you take your time with these, the people that ask you to do these will give up on you. I think you could go back and talk to them again and start it back up. I'm not for sure, but one green quest I have gotten, I was going around exploring, killing bandits and stuff, and it said that the person that gave me that quest gave up, and I forgot where I got that quest from. So hopefully I come across that person and can activate that quest back. it don't count off as failed because I wanted to explore. So pay attention to these types of questions. The green ones, they are time limit. So yeah. Okay, y'all saw what I did. You can poison their foods and stuff like that. That's pretty amazing. I was at a bandit camp. All of them was away from their campfire, and I put some lullaby potion in it, and they all ate it, and all of them went to sleep, and I was able to stealth kill all of them in their sleep. This game is fucking amazing, I tell you. You literally can poison a whole goddamn bandit camp if you're smart and you're playing it. The game has amazing stealth and it's hard to explain. It has the best goddamn way of doing things. That's fucking amazing. I didn't know you can do that. But I literally put a lot of potion in some of their soup, and they was all sitting there eating it, and they all went to sleep, and I was able to stealth kill all of them in their sleep. They couldn't get up and do shit because this potion reduced their energy to 0, so it ain't shit they can do. So it's fucking amazing. Great job, Warhorse Studios.
What's that? Hey, who's there? Hey, who's there?
What's that?
Oh, CD. I need a good scrap to cheer
What's
me
going
up.
on there? Who's there? What's going on there?
No one's love here. Fucking boring. What's going on there? Hey! What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Shit! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Lost your wind? Raise your arm! Watch out! Ow! Your arms! Get over here! Yo! Oh dear, bring it on, hurt. I'm gonna enjoy this. Had enough of life, have you? Ow! God damn! I'll swap. Gone weak at the knees, have you? Come here, Vinny Liver. Call that combat. You're dead. Ow. Well landed. Is that the best you can do? Jesus Christ! I'm gonna enjoy this. Look over. Is that all you got? Come here, Lily Liver. Ow! What's the matter? I'll slaughter you! Ow again! You'll get one more. You call that combat? Is that the best you can do? No! What about this? Bring it on! Here! I'm going to enjoy this.
You're dead. What's the matter? Come on.
Ow.
Go.
Go.
You'll get what's for.
Ow.
Is that the best you can do?
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, but.
You'll be
ready. Call back.
Ow.
I'll slaughter you. Curse it!
Ow.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Ow.
What's the matter?
Lost your wind.
Gone with.
Is that the best you can do? Is that all you got?
You'll
So
dodge
you're
like
made of.
rabbits.
Fuck it! I'll slaughter you.
Ow.
Now you don't fall. Cut!
Kurva!
Jesus Christ!
We'll be all over with you soon. Missed.
Shit!
Yeah. That's gonna cost you your life. Ow. Now. Ow. Here. Ow. I'll get you for this.
Okay, that battle was hard as fuck. Good thing I picked some of these dang perks, and I took a couple of them potions. Well, my health gonna go back up to normal. I mean, back up. As I took that potion. Was like The Witcher 3, you gotta prepare yourself with the oils and the potions and all that stuff before you fight. If not, you go into battle unprepared, it will fucking wreck you. Gotta poison my sword back. I feel like the poison wore off kind of fast though. Even though I got the perk. I should put a lot about on one of my damn swords to put their ass to sleep. So they can't do all them powerful attacks and stuff, but they'd be out of energy. I think that's the potion to get my health back. Yeah. Maybe I put a lot of my potion on one of these swords. I put it on the St. George. Nah. I put it on the herb sword. I don't know if they let you put multiples on there. Okay, here's what I don't understand. My maintenance is maxed out, so I should be able to fix badly damaged shit, but you can't. I think I know why. I think I need an armorer's kit, not a small one. I need a regular one. That could be it too, so never mind. Let's fix the rest of the shit. Nope, because here go a regular tailor's kit. I got a small tailor's kit and I got a tailor's kit. And I can't fix stuff once it's hit 0%. I can't fix it. So hopefully they fix it. If you max out maintenance, you should be able to fix this shit. Unless the only way to fix badly damaged stuff is going to a blacksmith and a tailor and a armor smith. So I'd have to head to town and pay them to fix my shit. It's all good. Hold on, you guys. I gotta take my meds. Shoot, get my blood pressure down. Yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta take my meds.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I'd like to buy a horse.
Well now, have you seen our steeds?
I have. Fine animals.
Nothing but the best here. Is there one in particular you fancy? Oh, the best horse I ever saw. Strong, fast, loyal, proper warhorse.
But...
well, he ain't the most fragrant. Actually, he reeks. To tell the truth, he stinks. Diabolically.
surely you'll knock something off the price if I trade in my old one.
Done.
A thing to pay attention of when you buying these saddles for your horse, the more it weighs, the less the capacity for your horse is. So always go for the saddlebag that weighs the less. So yeah, that's something to pay attention to. Also, the horseshoes too. Always go for. I think military is the best one. And as far as this stuff go, I mean, it truly don't matter which one of these you go with. No, I take that back. Go with the one that got 9. I do like these black and white ones though. Yeah.
te kuta! Antmek magad vagy kinyírunk!
A picsába!
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna call it quit on that. I actually got dude, yeah, I'm gonna call it on that. I'll be back later on to broadcast some more. You guys take care. Appreciate you guys hanging out and enjoying this wonderful game. Take care.